Everybody, I'm in my apartment today and I got a bunch of projects to do. One of the most important things I got to do is I gotta fix that right there. I've had my Zooz for 2.5 years now, and I've had about 5 flats on the rear tire. So I got the Mr. Tuffy lining, right? And then the last flat I had was about a year ago, and I found these slime tubes, basically tubes that are filled with slime, and I put that in, and I haven't had an issue until last week, where I was riding along and all of a sudden I see slime pissing out of my tire, and so I had to do the whole patch thing, but it worked. I ended up going to Queens, meeting up with some of the Zooz crew, and I was able to ride no problem, but obviously it came back, and a couple days later you see this, right? So I gotta address it, and my idea to take the front tire, because that tire is no problem, it's less wear, I've never had a flat on it at all, so take that tire, put it to the rear tire instead. I have a spare Maxxis tire, put the new Maxxis tire on the front. So basically what I gotta do is I gotta take off both fucking wheels. And taking off the rear wheel especially is the biggest pain in the ass on the Zooz. I've been like dreading this because I know it's such a pain in the ass, to the point where bike shops charges a minimum of $45 just to remove the rear wheel on an e-bike. Because if you have an e-bike out there, it's a bitch. Anyway, I'm gonna take you guys through this process. Put some tools out, obviously I'm gonna put slime in both these slime tubes because I do recommend them. I'm gonna put them on both the tires, and I just got my compressor pump out, a couple other things. Take this stand, even though the stand's kind of a bitch to put on it. That's this other project for another day, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. All right, I got her up on this stand. I'm happy with it. So yeah, like I said, there's a fresh tire that I've had for a couple years now. Hopefully it still works good. This tire is getting pretty crummy. I mean look, that's where some of the slime was coming out of. That's not even where, that one's the winner right there. Like how much this tire is done. So what do we have to do first? Obviously take off the never freaking take these off, so I'm gonna take these off. This is all screwed up. There's probably slime all up in here. Tool set. Take this guy out. All right, that should be good. That should be good for now. Next, take this guy. 15 millimeter. Ages. Oop, spacer. Here we go. Oh my god. So much easier to take the front wheel off. Okay, well, first things first, I'm gonna clean this wheel. And it's actually pretty clean because like I said, I haven't taken this off, I guess, since the beginning. Since I got it 2.5 years ago, because I literally never had to take off this front wheel for any reason. This looks good. A little wear on it, but it doesn't look too bad. Okay. Hookworm you. Jesus. Alright, she's still good. Okay. Man, this wheel is solid. Sort of brand new. combination of laziness. I put the Tuffy stuff, which is a liner that you put around your tire, extra protection. So it comes in a, a thing of two, and I put it in the rear wheel, but I never had a problem with my front wheel, so I never had to take it off. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to bother taking it off, so I just never put this in. So now's my time. I should just... All right, well, took freaking long enough. Put some air in it. All right, I'm gonna take it down to like 20. All right, cool, so that's all done. I just got like 20 PSI. I decided that I'm not gonna put it back on just yet. I wanna make sure everything on the rear is all set up. So yeah, this one's a little bit more involved. Issue is this frame sort of squeezes together, and I don't know, you'll see when it's just a bitch. Okay. I don't know, everything's getting a little bit worn out back here. This is usually the easy part. All right. Spacer. Oh, I forgot to take this off, which is the most important thing. And there's a zip tie there, so I just strangled a bit with it, but I got the wheel off. Thank God. I just wanted to show you guys, like, I freaking patch this, right? But look, I cannot be patching up anything anymore because it never fucking works. That's the slimes coming out. So anyway, remember, this is the front tire that I just took off. It's a lot heavier. The motor's here. Okay, tube number 2. That's good. Man, it was so dirty. Look at this rag. I should have shown the before and after. I've been spraying it with this stuff. I highly recommend using for your bike cleaner. So I just been spraying it and getting all the grime off. Gotta clean up. Anyway. Well, I can't believe it, but I got it on pretty good. It wasn't that bad. It was probably the best times putting this on ever. All right, well, finishing product. Got these guys on with little issues. So there's only one thing left to do. Where I started, caps. So like I said, I'm pleased with everything. Issues with the rear wheel, of course, putting it back on. One side just, I don't have a chain tensioner or anything, and sometimes it's hard to get both of the nuts level, or I don't know how to say it, but like this side might be a little bit out further or a little bit in, and it's always a little bit of a difficulty to get it completely in line, basically. Is how I can describe it. It's just a big, tedious pain in the ass. I didn't film any of it because I was cursing and just had to focus. Take it out for a test ride. It's Tuesday, Two-Wheel Tuesday. So I'm just gonna take it out for a ride and see how it goes. Hopefully it's all good, but yeah, brand new Maxxis hookworms in the front, and my hookworms from the front wheel in the rear now. So should be good. And slime tubes on both tires, as well as the Mr. Tuffy's. So anyway, I'm sure I'll get a flat, and it's always an adventure. Thanks a lot for coming along. See you next time.